Hello everybody, my name is Hannah, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jody and Rachel's oldest daughter. And as part of our Check the Halls fundraiser, I was asked to make a short video just highlighting an area of our ministry that we haven't actually touched on yet in this fundraiser, and that is our summer camps. And I'm actually really excited to just share a bit about this with you guys because for me personally, our summer camps are just the time of year when I feel such a big sense of purpose and I can so clearly see the way that God is moving in and through them. And so I'm just excited to kind of give you guys an inside look into those and just so you can see behind the scenes of what actually happens at those camps. So we have 3 camps in total in the summer. We have 2 English camps and 1 music camp, which is our fusion ministry, which I'm sure you've heard a bit about. And our English camps are just really cool in the sense that English is something that people really want to learn over here. So using that as a contact point for ministry is just incredibly fruitful and people have such a draw to it. So being able to see that has been an honor, and just being able to be part of that has been even cooler. And our fusion camp is also just completely amazing. We have fusion on a weekly basis throughout the year, but we have 1 week in the summer where we have a camp and we learn 7 or 8 songs during that week. We learn all the parts of the band and everything. And every night we have gospel talks. And it's also just a really intense week of the summer where you see how God is really moving through this ministry. And now that I've given you kind of a summary of what these camps look like, a really short summary, there's so much behind the scenes. I'd like to just share a story with you guys from our 1 English camp in a city called Czech. And I have taught my own class at this camp for 3 years now. And I've had this one girl in my class for all 3 of those years, and her name is Emma. And she is just an incredibly sweet girl, but she hides behind this really timid, scared, and kind of sad barrier. She just carries this sadness with her, but she has the sweetest smile, but you rarely see it. And for the past 3 years, I've just kind of been trying to break through that barrier and get to know her and talk with her, and I have seen that it's been working, and that in and of itself has been a huge blessing. But specifically at this past camp, our theme was Christmas, and so naturally we were talking a lot about what we want for Christmas almost every day. And all the other kids would say normal things like toys or a pet or something like that. But when we would come around to Emma, she would always say that her desire was to be happy. She wanted to be happy for Christmas. And just that in and of itself for me was just like just kind of knowing that, because I had seen this sadness in this girl, and just her saying that she wanted to be happy for Christmas was just wow. And throughout the week, my prayer had, not just in relation to Emma, but my prayer had been that I would really be God's hands and feet in the lives of these kids, and that I would just be a vessel in which he could show his love for them through me. And yeah, that was just my heart for that week, going into that week, and throughout that week, that was the prayer that I was constantly praying. And when we got to the end of the week, our students usually bring us some gifts, some chocolates or something. And I had mentioned throughout the week that I really love lavender. And so Emma bought me a box with a picture of lavender on it with my favorite color. And inside she put some chocolates, an ornament, and a note. And inside her note, she was just thanking me for the week. And she had gone through the effort to translate everything to make sure that it was right. And at the end of the note, just one sentence, she said, "You make me happy." And I just read that and I started to cry, and I just ran to Emma and I gave her a hug, and I just told her like how special she is. But the fact that she said for Christmas she wanted to be happy, and then in her note she said that I make her happy, it was really just a powerful thing for me, that I was able to see how Christ really used me as his hands and feet in her life specifically, and that I was able to show her love, but it wasn't just me, it was Christ's love for her through me. Sounds kind of complicated, but it was just, a really cool moment, and just something that to this day when I think about it, I just get emotional and I smile about it. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. And if you'd like to be, to continue to be a part of these ministries and helping to make them happen, then you can click the post description thing. I believe that's what I was meant to say, but I don't know if I said it correctly. But I think you can figure it out. But thank you for watching this video, and I just hope that you will be blessed and have a Merry Christmas.